Nedumaaran Rajangam, Soorarai, nicknamed Maara, is a former Indian Air Force captain who dreams of starting a low-cost carrier airline. He idolizes Paresh Goswami, Paresh Rawal, the owner of Jazz Airlines, who achieved great success in the airline industry through hard work. No other option, Maara travels on the same flight as Paresh. He proposes they work together and start a low-cost carrier. Paresh, however, believes that the poor should not travel with the rich and humiliates Maara. Prakash Baba, the head of a venture capitalist firm, overhears Maara's conversation with Paresh and asks him to explain his business plan to the board members of the. He plans to lease Boeing aircraft from Planam, who have agreed to lease them at low prices. After his funds get sanctioned, Maara tries to meet the DGCA officials to acquire the license, but they fail to give him any importance. Maara meets the President of India and requests his help in getting the license. Irked by his progress, Paresh uses his power to pass a law that requires Boeing to submit its airline blueprints to fly in the Indian airspace. This leads to Planam cancelling the lease and demanding a penalty fee. Maara requests Prakash to loan him money to pay the penalty, but he is denied. Prakash reveals he was working with Paresh and had conspired with him to bring Maara down. He also reveals the Boeing planes were acquired by Jazz Airlines instead. Infuriated, Maara storms into Paresh's office but is tackled by the guards. He becomes short-tempered and often quarrels with Boeing, but later apologizes. He realizes that he can fly smaller aircraft and strikes a deal with a turboprop aircraft manufacturer. Paresh, fearing his rise can affect his business, decides to take matters into his own hands. Meanwhile, Maara's entire village comes to help him financially by donating as much money as they can. He plans to commence flight operations from abandoned airstrips, since the major airports come under Paresh's control. He names his airline Deccan Air and sells tickets at railway stations and petrol pumps, hoping to get customers. Retired Air Force pilots are hired to fly the planes, and Boeing is made in charge of the in-flight catering. On the day of the delivery of the aircraft, Paresh uses his influence to restrict the flight's landing at Chennai, forcing the flight to crash land at the Air Force base due to lack of fuel. Maara is called by Naidu, Mohan Baba, to explain for the emergency landing and lets him off with a fine after hearing about his ambitions. On the day of the maiden voyage, the flight catches fire and is forced to cancel takeoff. It is revealed that Paresh had bribed the captain to sabotage the flight. The captain owns up to his mistakes in front of the inquiry. A prominent businessman offers to buy Deccan Air, but Maara refuses, citing differences in their vision. Paresh starts a smear campaign against Deccan Air in the hopes of ending Maara's dreams, but Maara ensures everyone that his flights are safe and cost-effective. On the day of the start of operations, however, no one turns up for one of the flights. Just when Maara is about to give up, he is informed that a technical glitch occurred, due to which the tickets for that particular flight did not get booked. But all other flights get completely booked. With tears of happiness in his eyes, Maara watches the other flights touch down. Paresh accepts defeat as Deccan Air becomes a success.